Hello everybody, Kevin here. I'm Mandino's greatest salesman in the world today. Scroll number 9. It's all about action. We've talked a lot about setting things up. We've talked a lot about goals. We've talked about dreams. We've talked about how you greet the morning. We've talked about attitude, all of that. And anybody who knows me knows that I'm a goal setter and I'm a planner and I'm good at it. But it doesn't matter how great the plan is. It doesn't matter how extreme or how smart the goal is. It doesn't matter how amazing and fantastic that a dream is. It all means nothing if you don't act upon it. How many times have you come up with an idea that you think is really just the next thing? You know it in your gut, in your soul. You know that what you had just come up with would not just change your life, but it would change others. You got excited about it and then you didn't act on it. And here we are, weeks, months, years, decades later with nothing happening. In my coaching, what I find is the toughest thing is for people to get out of their head and actually make the phone calls and do the communication and the interaction, to ask for the deal, to ask for the referral. That is something that takes people out of their comfort zone. They don't know when to call somebody. They don't know how to do it, right? So we work through a lot of that, but ultimately, the time to call somebody is when you think of them. The time to build a relationship is when you think of it. The time to love your spouse more or your kids more is when you think about it. The time to get them the special gift when you're thinking about it at the store, that's the time to do it. So we all have $1 million ideas every day. Just about every day. Now it's time to act. You've probably set some goals, you have some dreams, you have a plan, you know how to succeed. And now it's time to act. Every day you have to tell yourself, I will act now. Because the truth is that greatness is in the attention to the little details. We don't just get to land somebody on the moon. We have finite calculations. We have computers, we have engineers that put together every little piece of every little puzzle that turned into this shuttle. And they didn't miss the calculation by a millimeter. Because if they did, we wouldn't have gotten anybody back. All the little details. Acting now and making that happen, that led to the big success. It wasn't just Kennedy standing up at a podium saying that we're going to put a man on the moon within the decade. It was hundreds and thousands of individuals that took that dream and that goal and acted upon it and actually put a human being on the moon. Think about that accomplishment. With a computer, quite frankly, that isn't even as powerful as the phone that I'm using to shoot this video. So every day you need to tell yourself, act now. The time to make the phone call is now. The time to lead generate is now. The time to ask for the referral is now. The time to go get a new client is now. The time to build a relationship is now. The time to tell your loved one that you love them is now. Tomorrow doesn't exist yet. It's not here. Who knows? The time to act is right now. So focus. Look at the goal, realize the dream, and take action. Tell yourself every morning, I will act now, and then do it. That's all I got for you today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I really hope it's productive. Think about me and WFG when you're writing your next contract. Write us in. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate all your guys' support. So keep it up, and I will talk to you next week with scroll number 10. It's a good one, and it'll be a fantastic wrap up for the book. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.